right, well, hey, welcome to this podcast. We haven't actually named it though, since we're bad at figuring out names. So if you have any suggestions for names, then
Stuff.
leave it
Yeah,
somewhere.
just put it in a review or something. I don't know. Uh, so,
All right,
hi, this is Kai.
this is Mads, just so you know our
Yeah.
voices.
I will be edited to sound like I'm on your left. Mads is on your right.
All right,
Cool.
no problem.
You can handle that, right?
Of course,
All
that's
right,
not very
so
hard.
let's get started. What are we going to
All
talk
right,
about?
well, first topic, hypersonic jet. Um, Forget if it's NASA or not. U.S. military is testing a hypersonic jet that can travel at speeds of Mach 6 or
Wow.
above.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's kind of fast. I'm pretty sure it was unmanned, meaning there was no
Yeah.
person in there. But imagine if there was. Could you
Oh,
imagine
God.
how fast you'd be traveling and how that would look?
Nyom. So, how
Yeah.
do you think this could, like, be used in the future? Like,
Well, they say that they're going to use it for purposes of missiles and stuff.
yeah.
Um,
God.
I don't like that because they want to be able to transport missiles from like USA to Asia, for example, in like an hour.
Wow.
And that's not very good.
But I mean, even if this was used for something like transportation, that would still be dangerous, right? Something goes wrong, you're
Probably.
screwed.
Well, I mean, they had the problem with yeah, they had the problem with the Concorde where people didn't like the sonic boom. So I'm sure that's just gonna happen again if we start using like a supersonic jet or hypersonic jet as a transport for
Yeah.
people. Well, it's almost like it's fast enough to travel into
Speaking of
space.
space, recently in the news, as I'm sure you've all heard, we've landed a new rover on Mars, the Curiosity rover.
It's called
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It was also
yes.
unmanned. Nothing's manned
Yes,
these days.
it's sad.
But then again, humans can't really reach Mars without having to stay in like a spacecraft for a couple of weeks or
It's not
something
that
like
bad.
that.
Right?
Oh, sorry, it's like 8 months
Well,
or
that
so.
could get kind of boring, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, you'd have to bring food and everything.
Who needs food? It's only 8 months, right?
Yeah, eight
Yeah,
months
I
without
bet I
food.
could do it.
Imagine
do
how
it. I
bad
could do
that
it.
would be.
I could do it.
Of course.
Yeah. So,
Well,
what do you think it's gonna find anything there, or it's just gonna wallow around? Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna find any signs of life, but I mean, they might find some new kind of
Oh
rock or
boy,
something. I don't know.
rocks! Millions of millions
Yay.
of dollars put into finding a new rock. That's kind of sad. But still, it's
Well,
the
I mean,
it's the meaning of it.
they have a possibility of finding like
Yeah.
life in early forms. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that guy with the mohawk who's in the NASA
yeah.
command center. He's
Yeah.
awesome. There was like a YouTube video of I forget what song it was.
Wasn't it a parody
Oh,
of
it was like
yeah, it was
Sexy and
We're
All.
NASA and we know it.
except for
Yeah,
NASA
I
and
saw
we
that.
know it, I
Yeah.
think, right?
Is that actually are those actually NASA people? Yeah,
I don't think
don't
so.
really think so.
It'd be cool if they could do like
Yeah.
backflips and stuff though.
Head spins. Sexy robot chicks. Yeah.
Hmm.
So speaking of
Yeah.
sexy robot chicks, flamingos. Yeah. It
How
just
does that
don't
work?
worry about
That's-
it. So flamingos.
Flamingos.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Flamingos are cool, right? How do you
Yeah,
like sparkly flamingos, Mads?
He says this because he set up a sparkly flamingo outside our house for
It was a lawn ornament, by the way, not a real one.
Yeah, for a breast cancer walk.
The 3-day Susan G. Komen breast cancer pink walk, I think it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. So you made it yourself?
The flamingo?
Or
We bought a plastic flamingo thing, and we just decorated it. Then we sneak
that
out
sounds good.
at like midnight and plant it in people's yards and ask them to pay us a bunch of money. Otherwise, we'll make them keep it for a long time.
And then you look into their windows and just
You
stare at
noticed
them
that?
for a year. Or
You noticed
an
that?
hours. Yeah, I thought I saw someone just staring into my
Yeah.
window the other day. Actually, that was a while ago.
The
but
other
yeah.
day. Yeah, you really shouldn't do that while your window is open, by the way. It's kind of nasty.
Don't worry, he's talking about eating fish.
I love fish. No, that's not
Yeah.
nasty.
No,
It's
I
not
love
nasty.
Fish. Fish is good.
Sure. I prefer sushi.
Sushi
And
is
sushi
fish.
starts with an S. You know what else starts with an S? Slender.
Slender.
Yeah. So, lots to talk about on this.
Yeah. I need to
Yeah.
play it. I haven't
Because of
played
it, I've gone
yet.
through 5 pairs of pants in one day. Yeah, it's scary as hell.
Yeah, I know. I saw your YouTube
Yeah.
videos of it. YouTube.com/masters0f
Yeah.
Minecraft, by the way.
We have tons of subscribers.
8. Right? 9?
Shut up.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
anyway, I've got this thing where I will Skype a friend of mine and we do a screen share so they can see me playing Slender, and then I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's pretty hilarious actually, if I do say so myself. Yeah.
It's fun. How do you, is it like the Mac screen share? Or...
No, it's Skype. Share screen with Skype.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So
it
that
is.
sounds good.
It's pretty fun.
Or scary.
Yeah,
we should do that.
Maybe soon, actually.
Get ready to scare my pants off. You know, it's pretty similar to to the Slender, I guess. Enderman. And you know what Enderman is from?
Oh yeah,
Minecraft.
I think I've
And you
heard
know
of
what
that
came
game.
out recently? Minecraft 1.2.1. And then 2 shortly after.
Yeah. So, I've heard
So,
of this game, Minecraft.
You play it 24 hours a day. Well, the list goes on and on for hours. Not really, because it's text, but it goes on and on for several hundred
Okay.
lines.
Um,
Nah, more like
So-
70 or 80. But I'll read the bullet points. Anyway, so they updated the launcher, improved overall stability and performance, made single player internally use a Minecraft server, added optional single player commands called cheats on non-hardcore worlds, added option to let LAN friends join.
yay!
single
Now
player
you can
games.
go over to somebody's house and play Minecraft with them, instead of like going outside, playing a game, socializing, or anything like that.
Although you don't need to rent a server, though,
I don't.
which
You
is
don't
very
always
nice.
have to rent a server,
Or, have one in your garage.
or just host one on your computer.
Anyway, they added demo mode for non-premium users.
So is that like they can just what?
It says here they can play single player only for 5 game
Aw.
days per
Oh,
world.
per world. Okay.
So they can make unlimited worlds, but then they can only play in it for 5
That's not
game
bad.
days. Yeah. Then they added chat settings, which change parts of the chat and how.
Oh, and I
opaque
can
it
now
is
talk
or
to
what the
myself in single
opacity
player.
is.
so I don't get lonely anymore.
Hmm.
I can talk to the pigs and the creepers. I mean, green penis men.
You can toggle chat
You can?
colors.
Whoa.
Um,
How?
Apparently, it says here.
I never did that.
Links being clickable and
Those
warning
have-
prompts for links. Option to rebind the command key, which opens the chat with the slash in the
Oh.
text field. And they added snooper settings, which is pretty much tells Minecraft
We're going into the
about
like
your
very
computer,
technical
or Mojang.
bit here. Just gonna zone out for a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Added video options. Yeah, those don't.
Let's
really
talk about
matter much.
in-game things that they add, like that.
Mobs can now spawn on top of all upside-down slabs and
It's
stairs.
the end of the world, man. Game over.
It's like a whole new
Yeah.
game just because of
Yeah,
that.
and there's so much more.
They improved F3 mode, which I don't exactly care about,
Right.
but they have walking speed, flying speed, and if you're
Just
on the ground
normal
or not.
speed. About $50 an ounce. It's pretty expensive. Continue.
They updated language files
Me,
and gameplay. They added adventure mode,
Adventure mode.
only playable using commands.
Me.
Building, setting things on fire, and using buckets is disabled. Players can only interact with mobs in the
Oh.
environment.
Like,
Players can take and place stuff from a chest, a furnace, or a dispenser.
that's cool, I guess. Ish.
They added trading with all kinds of using emerald as
Yeah.
currency and everything. And improved created mode inventory. I love the search on
Yeah.
that one.
It makes
search
it
is
makes
so
it so
nice.
much better. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in Tekkit, I like how they did in Tekkit, but I also like how they did
What do you mean in
Minecraft.
Tekkit? Tekkit's still 1.2.5, right?
Oh, well, I mean, the, like, search feature, how
Oh.
not enough items
Oh, I see.
works.
Yeah.
And, not enough items is sort of like too many items, which almost everyone who uses mods has used.
But yeah.
But, yeah, you can also, you know, search for things and, change some settings and, see recipes for items. Which, Minecraft is still,
Yeah,
missing,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think there's any way to see the crafting recipe. Unless,
yeah. That'd be nice if you're like a beginner and
Yeah.
don't remember all of them. Because, I mean, in Tekkit, there's so many things you have to remember.
Oh, God.
And, yeah, I mean, like, how do I craft the wires again? Okay, now how do I craft the
yeah,
circuit?
it's just there's
How do I craft
there's a
the
point when it's just
condenser?
too much to remember yourself, and that's why the not enough items comes in handy.
Yeah, and I mean, especially when you have to, like, remember all the recipes for, like, the building blocks for the new items. Like, you know, things that build up to make better
Yeah.
items. Stuff like that. Let's see, what else did they do? They improved experience
Oh yes,
selection.
yes, I like
Sorry
that a
about
lot better now. Because before I'd have to build huge, elaborate mob traps, that would like, you'd have to go AFK there for an hour. Now you can just go mining and boom, you come up 30 levels, create an awesome pick. Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah. Levels. Levels 1 to 15 cost 7 XP points each. Level 16 to 30 cost 3 more XP points.
So
than the
that would be
previous
how
cost.
much, Mads?
Wait, for
Yes.
level 16 to 30?
How much
doesn't make sense.
experience is it need? You need to go from, let's say, level 14 to 15. You need 7 experience, right? And from
Yes.
the amount that you need from 16
what?
to
No. From level 14 to 15, you need
wait
17. Yeah. So it's level 1 to 15
Oh,
costs
17.
17 XP points each.
Okay, and then from 15 to 30? 16 to 30,
16,
whatever.
30.
Actually,
Costs 3 more XP
So that would be
points
how
than the
much?
previous.
yes.
For level 16, you'd need 20, 17, 23,
Wait.
18, 26, you know, so on.
Yeah.
The formula for that is the cost equals 17 plus the level minus 15 times 3.
Cool. Math. Disgusting
levels
stuff.
31 and above cost 7 more XP than the last level.
Yeah. I don't think you'd need to go above 30, though.
No, because I mean, now that the maximum enchantment thing is 30, then I mean,
Yeah.
why?
Unless you wanted to...
It's
Yeah.
much more efficient to just go get it again.
Yeah.
They added writing in books.
Yes,
you
I
written a book
have.
yet in
It's
Minecraft?
I call it the journey of a lifetime. It kind of blew up, but I still remember it to this day.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I found a kind of practical use for it. On your server, I've got a book that I have, and I write down like points of interest and their XY locations, and then because we're able to teleport on yours, then I can just teleport to those locations and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I like, writing, just bringing a stone pickaxe just to make sure I don't lose anything. And then, write down the coordinates of all the expensive things
Yeah.
that I find. And then teleport there.
Yeah. So that could actually, you could use that in mining. Let's say you don't have, like, you're looking for redstone, but or like, let's say you're looking for diamonds, but you don't have a Fortune 3 pick yet. So you can just mark the location of each diamond thing that you find, and then...
Then get Fortune
Yeah.
3 pick, and then
But
get
the problem is if
diamonds.
somebody stole your book, then that'd be kind of bad. So it has its
Yeah.
ups and downs.
Well, they improved multiplayer.
Yay! That's mainly what I do, so... Yeah.
Made entities less likely to
Made
glitch
what?
through blocks. Made
Entities?
entities less likely to glitch through
And
blocks.
titties? What?
Jeez.
Cut that out.
Added auto-magical downloading of standard size texture packs when joining.
Yeah, we should
service.
make a texture pack for your server. The Madsy
Yeah.
pack.
They should all just be troll faces.
Oh god, I think that would like make somebody dizzy. Just log in, it's like, oh
Yeah.
god, I'm gonna throw up now.
They added the reason parameter to slash ban.
So it's like, I ban you, Madsy,
So,
because
that
you're
probably
blonde.
means that they can see
Sorry.
why they got banned.
Yeah.
They added the seed
So you
command.
can see the seed of the world now, but that's only if you're an op, or if you've got cheats enabled.
Yeah. Added default game mode command. These are pretty much things that are in the server
Yeah.
properties file that you can just toggle with in-game commands now, so you don't have to change the
Stuff.
yeah. So you don't have to restart the server at
Yes.
least. Yeah. They added and changed many minor
Yeah.
things. They made stars
It looks a
smaller
lot
and
more
brighter.
realistic now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, let me just look at. Do you mind if I turn it to night real quick?
Not on the server.
Okay. Yeah, it looks a ton better now. You can just see like the small stars a ton more
Yeah.
realistic. Yeah, it doesn't give you that like, oh, I can see that's pixely effect.
Well, it's Minecraft. The magic about it is pixels.
Well, yeah.
Stuff.
So yeah, they look nice. More things we have. doors being broken by zombies now show their
Oh,
damage?
yeah, they do.
They
So
do?
like,
d-
you know how like when you break a block, it shows the cracks in it and stuff like that. Now it shows that on a
Mhm.
door for when zombies are breaking it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. I was thinking about singing, and the cracks begin to show. Yeah, you know what? You can now pick paintings, boats, minecarts, and mobs, which will give you their spawn eggs with the pick block key, or middle mouse button, I guess.
Yeah. Unless you've
picking
set it to
huge
something else.
mushroom blocks now gives mushrooms.
That's pretty cool.
You can't pick portal blocks,
Oh.
though. World generation made sub-biome type mountains like desert hills or ice mountains taller. They just did a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
tripwires, I
yes.
think, is one of the more interesting updates
Yes.
that they add.
I'm planning to make a ton of traps around my house with tripwires. It's pretty cool because they're practically invisible. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, but I could see that if you look at it closely," and I'm like, "But that's the thing, though. You're not always looking at the ground closely, right?"
Yeah, I mean, you don't expect it when you like hit a tripwire
Yeah.
and blow up. Because I mean, if you put it in front of a snow golem, for example, that'd be very cool.
Wait, why a snow golem?
Because people go there a lot
Oh.
to get snow.
Oh, speaking of which, so I don't think anybody would have gotten that because not everybody uses a lot of snow. Whenever we have like a survival world, I build a house out of snow and meds, bandwagons, and stuff like that. So we had to come up with our own type of snow generator that didn't involve pistons like Etho's method or anything like that. So it's pretty much you trap a snow golem and then just get the snow from underneath it. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Alright,
cool.
so I think that concludes our first podcast.
Yeah.
We still need a
Yes,
name
we
for
do.
this podcast, as we said earlier in this podcast, or actually in the beginning. Feel free to leave a suggested name
Yes.
anywhere. It needs to be cool, so we're only gonna take cool ones.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright?
Thank you all for listening
Bye.
to the podcast.